first one that comes to my mind
Mm-hmm.
is I was going to talk about Drake, but I think before that we need to talk about
You mean
Taylor Swift.
the Drake snake?
I think. All right. Here's the thing. I think before we even talk about that, I think we need to talk about Taylor Swift.
Okay, go ahead.
What was your opinion of that? The whole artificially generated pictures, fake pictures of her. What's your opinion of her like getting all upset about that and taking legal action and also the backlash, not the backlash, but the reaction of everybody going online and saying protect Taylor, just spamming the hashtag and spamming everything so that nobody could see it because they were just filling it up with hashtag protect Taylor Swift, all that.
Yeah, I thought that was very nice, like very interesting. That the fans are like actively trying to protect the singer from what she's uncomfortable with, right?
Right.
And Taylor having that reaction, obviously, I do understand, right? She didn't consent to virtually exposing herself, although she didn't, right? She got that photo done without her consent, and she's reacting the way that she is, and that's completely understandable. I get that.
Yeah, I think it's valid. I think she has a right to be upset, and I think she has a right to take legal action, and I'm happy that she's doing that. It's something that needed to be done earlier because deepfake porn has been online forever. Like ever since deepfakes were invented, that was the first thing. Is that they were doing deepfake porn of everybody. I mean, as soon as like Billie Eilish became 18, that was like flooding Pornhub was deepfake porn of Billie Eilish. I remember that. You know what I mean? Like
At least they waited.
Well, they didn't, but
Oh god.
yeah.
Goodness gracious.
My gripe with the whole thing, I feel like I realized my gripe with it was when I saw the Drake leak and the reaction from that.
Okay.
I think it's pretty messed up that there were a lot of females on Twitter and or just accounts on Twitter that were saying, "Oh man, have you seen the Drake leaks?" and like all being like, "Oh boy," just like being all hot and bothered by the Drake leaks and like saying, "Oh, I've got the Drake leaks" and everything like that. And then you scroll back 2 weeks into their timeline, and their timeline is filled with protect Taylor Swift. I don't understand why it's different. Especially, because the only difference to me is that for Drake, it's worse.
It's real.
It's real. Those are real pictures of him.
Wait, that's been
allegedly
confirmed?
him with his dick out.
Oh.
But the reaction to that was, "Oh man, he's got such a big dick. Awesome, so hot, love that." Whereas the Taylor Swift images were fake. Not real images. They were just fake. They were fake images of Taylor Swift, and that got such a different reaction. Well,
isn't that just a difference in the fan base? How
I know, but the same people the same people who were saying protect Taylor Swift also were talking about the Drake leak like it was the hottest thing ever and sharing around the videos of it. Like those same Twitter accounts, from what I was seeing.
Tay is saying it's different because Drake isn't Taylor and they like Taylor.
But that's not a good enough excuse.
I think Taylor's fan base is a lot more like agreeable to each other, like not the type to like argue with people who has the same point of view as like a person who likes Taylor Swift. So they seem to band together easier than the people from rap culture maybe, who has opinions on everything.
I think both of these leaks, I mean, I'm gonna call them both leaks because it makes it easier. I think both of these leaks transcended their audiences, right?
Yeah.
True.
Like, I think, everybody who's seeing the Taylor Swift things, not everybody who's fans of Taylor Swift were seeing these things, and not everybody who's seeing the Drake things and like, getting hot and bothered by the Drake things were all fans of Drake. It's just, I don't know. I find it really disturbing that the same people who were saying, protect Taylor Swift, we're saying, "Oh, show me those Drake pics. I need to see them. Oh man, have you seen his big old cock?" It's like, I think, and it might be just the male-female double standard, and it is, but I still feel like because it's celebrities and the reaction that is coming through, so the legal action doesn't get taken against Drake, but it gets taken against Taylor. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just really frustrated me and that's my opinion.
That makes me think. Has there ever been like a male singer who was just well liked by everybody, like a counterpart to Beyonce?
I mean, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna
before
say.
he became a pedo, before the pedo stuff came out. Yeah, Michael Jackson, I would say.
Actually, now that you bring up that
Definitely.
example, maybe maybe it is like a what do you call them? Double standard. That might be true.
I definitely think it's a big part of it.
Has Drake had any reaction to it yet? Has he addressed it at all?
I don't know anything about that. Hi, Guru.
Hi, Guru. I saw Drake. I think he was talking to a streamer. I can't remember which streamer it was. It might have been like Aiden Ross or Kaisana or something like that. I was one of the streamers, and he was talking to them about. They said something about the Drake leak that that he implied that it was real. I think so. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure he's upset, but also I'm sure he's not upset by the reaction of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess the reaction does make a difference. You know, Taylor's reaction was to sue. Drake's reaction was to not address it.
Right.
So if his reaction was to sue, maybe people would be more outraged for him.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, Taylor has a similar, like, a hive fan base in comparison to, like, Beyonce, I think.
Yeah.
So, like, their reaction to me makes sense. And Drake's fans' reaction to Drake's leak also, to me, it makes sense. Because of the way his fan base is. I don't know.
Right.
They don't seem to get too defensive because I guess rap culture is all about, like, being able to, like, carry yourself through struggles, maybe.
Yeah.
Like being self-sufficient, not being dependent. Whereas Taylor's like full on leaning on that side.
But I don't think it was just the fans that were saying protect Taylor Swift, right? I mean, it became a.
That's a good point.
I think.
True.
I think everybody was saying protect Taylor Swift, and now everybody is saying show me them Drake leaks.
That's a good point.
That's why I just find that double standard really disturbing.
Maybe it is like a political thing, huh?
Maybe because
Feminism
neither of them consented. Neither of them consented, but for some reason it's okay to talk about Drake. I don't know. And similar things happen with male celebrities all the time. I mean, was it Chris Evans had a leak where his dick came out and everybody had the same exact reaction?
But he leaked it though. That was him though.
Yeah, he leaked it. Sure, yeah.
But it was an accident, right? It was like a boomer with an iPhone accident.
Right. You know, it's
What are you talking about, Wave? All right.
We're talking about relevant, interesting things.
Fucking hell.
Like
We're talking about Chris Evans'
rappers,
Python and Drake's snake.
rappers' penises, and Taylor Swift taking it up the ass from Oscar the Grouch.
Taylor Swift with her 13-minute plane ride,
Her 13-minute plane ride. Oh man.
and suing the kid that's
Yeah, what is that
posting
about?
public information.
I want to know more about that because I
So
don't know
that's the
anything about
kid. Do you want to talk about?
So there's a kid who I don't really know much about this. I just learned about it just now. But there's a kid who has social media accounts posting celebrities' flights when they take private jets. They're tracking their private jets and wherever they land, and he posts them 24 hours after they land. So it's not like to track their location; it's to track their carbon emissions, basically. And Taylor Swift is suing the account. Elon Musk took down the account that was tracking him because it was on Twitter.
It was the same kid, yeah. It was I think it was the same kid on Twitter. Elon Musk tried to do the same thing, tried to send a cease and desist to them, but they did not stop. So when Elon Musk bought Twitter, one of the first things he did was just ban this kid's account.
But he has a Taylor Swift private jet account on Instagram, I believe.
Also, he's not looking out for that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and she sent a cease and desist to this kid, telling him not to be, claiming that it helps stalkers track her, when it's just talking about how she to avoid an hour of traffic, she takes a 13-minute private jet flight from LA to Anaheim or whatever.
And it's not like he's exposing or hacking into anything. This is public information.
Yeah.
He's publishing 24 hours. It's being publicized.
That's dedication.
It is dedication. It's not people do weird things on the internet. This is not the weirdest. And also, he's a student, just a kid, being sued by this billionaire lady.
There's a lot. I don't like Taylor Swift.
Me neither.
Very.
Should we talk about the other thing that Taylor Swift did?
Oh, the thing we found out.
That she dated a 17-year-old
She
twice.
Yeah, that I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't like her as a person. I think I really
Fuck Taylor Swift.
Wait.
really
I need more context. What is that 17-year-old about?
Taylor Swift dated Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner was the guy from Twilight,
yep.
right? She dated Taylor Lautner when she was 22 and he was 17.
I think she might have been a bit younger than that. She was above 18.
I thought they were same age.
She was in her 20s.
I think she was 22. She was.
I did the math. I don't know what my friend is.
She was like 22 and he was 17, and they dated, and for 4 months. And it's like, okay, that's kind of.
By the way, for 4 months, what did they bond over? Did they just both like pizza?
No, they were in the same
How's it go?
movie, and then their relationship started from there, I think.
They're
From
in
what
the
I
same
remember.
movie?
Yeah. There was a Taylor
What
and Taylor
movie?
in the same movie.
What movie?
Ah, fuck, I forgot.
I don't remember.
Guru?
I-
I feel like Guru knows.
You're both useless, I guess.
But okay, and I can, even though that's creepy as hell, I can kind of excuse it to be like, okay, sure, similar age group, maybe they were in love, whatever, you know, maybe
For 4
you know,
months.
for 4 months, sure, whatever. But then she broke up with him, and then dated another 17-year-old just right after him when she was 23. So it's like she had back-to-back 17-year-olds that she was banging. And I just found that really disturbing.
I'm not sure who that was though.
I
I tried to look into who
I want to know who the second one is.
I don't want to research Taylor Swift's boyfriends personally. I tried. The first one I looked up the age of was not the right one, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this.
A
Yeah.
novel comes out with all the list of the boys.
So that's one. That's one reason to not like Taylor Swift. And then also, I just really don't like. I mean, she's a straight blonde white woman who somehow made herself into an ally for gay rights, and now uses that to her advantage of selling out millions and billions of fucking albums because she's an ally, quote unquote. It's like, and I get she's made some songs that are in support of LGBT rights and everything like
Has
that.
she?
Uh,
All I've heard her sing about is straight relationships.
I think she has. I remember there was like she had one where there was like not Jenna Marbles, but like I Just was in like one of her music videos or something like that. And that was all about like hating anti-gays and stuff like that. It was the same time that song The
You need
Haters
to
Hate
calm
came out.
down is LGBT based.
Needs to calm down. I just don't like her, and I think all of her bullshit is just to make money, and I don't know.
I really liked her when I was a kid. Like the songs that were on the radio, I liked, but songs of hers that are on the radio now, don't like.
I have less of a gripe against her. I use gripe again. I have less of a whinginess against her music than
Yeah, the
just her as a
music isn't
person.
really a problem.
That doesn't bother me. Yeah, her music's fine.
She just kind of seems weird.
Uh-huh.
Plus, she announced an album to be released the same month as Ariana Grande's new album. When we've been waiting for this for years, okay? Taylor Swift's released like 12 albums in the last year, okay?
Mhm.
That's kind of bitchy.
12 albums in a year. That's impressive.
Compare that to Billie Eilish, who's like, let Ariana Grande release her music, and then we'll talk about my music. That's respect. Thank you, Billie Eilish.
I liked her
Gotta love
music before she went pop.
What?
I think once she converted to all these pop songs that she started doing, she sounds like every other singer, in my
Yeah.
opinion. After that,
Yeah, she definitely leaned into the algorithm.
That
And,
is something I want to know from Taylor fans is, for me to be a fan of someone, there has to be a reason. And I don't know what the reason is for Taylor Swift.
uh-huh.
LGBT ally.
Sure,
You know.
I think there's Lady Gaga for that.
Eh,
You know, there's the actual gay creators, like, what's that, Conan Gray?
Ash Nico.
Gay singer Ash Nico, you know? Or we can support the white woman.
Rina Sawayama. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's I don't know. But
I wanna.
that's my rant. I don't like Taylor Swift, and I think not at all though. Not to say that she deserved any of the AI porn that she had against her.
Definitely not.
That I think that's fucked up, and I don't think anybody should have to deal with that. And I think that should be something that's just not, go back to Doppelbanger, like just find a porn star who looks like Taylor Swift and then
Yeah.
just watch her videos. That's much better.
What she should do, though, is get an electric car.
Yeah, just drive to
And
fucking
just
Anaheim.
maybe not
Just drive.
go to a show. I think she has a show in Japan and the Super Bowl on the same day.
Yep.
And she's gonna make it to both.
Yeah, she has a show in
Wow.
Japan. She has a show in Japan, and the Japanese government has put out a statement that they are very strongly confident that she is going to be able to fly out of Japan
It
and
wasn't
make
the
her Super
government.
Bowl.
It was the Japanese embassy in
Mhm.
America.
Yeah. And they were saying that they're strongly confident that she's going to be able to make it to the Super Bowl after her performances.
And they referenced all that shit in the statement as well. It's like, come on. Anyway,
Okay, I wanna play some minor defense for Taylor because I don't
go ahead.
I don't particularly hate her, but I also don't have like a strong likingness. Is that the word? Yeah, but
Would you say you're neutral?
yeah, to me, I like that she's easy to understand, right? She has a stance on things and she believes in something and then she expresses that without like worrying about like backlash and stuff like that. And I think that kind of way that she's going I do appreciate, like, compared to a lot of like singers who likes to stay neutral on things for career's sake, right? And we were talking about the Taylor Lautner thing. I don't know if that was like a love thing or like a career strategy, because there was a movie. I remember there is a movie at the time when they were both in it, and I don't know if it's to promote that movie. They
I
decided
feel like
to start.
I remember that as well.
Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's for like movie promotion. They decided to like, I don't know, the manager maybe organized something, and they decided to date. Yeah, and also at the time is kind of normalized in a way to like how Justin Bieber used to date this adult chick when he was like 16 or 17 or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, I think. At the time, it was considered to be like somewhat appropriate, although kind of creepy, but also a boy's dream to be able to date an adult.
Dream.
Yeah.
So you're thinking it could be a publicity stunt?
Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
also, like, the way she involves herself in politics, I'm sure that sours a lot of people's opinion on her as well. Like, it's like DiCaprio, like, talking about environment when he's receiving Oscars. I think people just roll their eyes when that happens. But Taylor's been consistently doing that. And so, I guess, not a lot of people seems to take liking to stuff that she talks about online and also in speeches. Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
Right.
But I also get why she's doing it. I understand. Yeah.
Here, should I make the title? Taylor Swift is the devil and Drake has a massive cock. That's the title.
That's where the video ended. I can hear it.